Hey guys, welcome to Mystical Moonstone. This message is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Remember that these are general reads, so they may or may not resonate with everyone. And don't forget to check the placements in your birth charts to see if some of the other zodiac signs may resonate with you as well. What is the overall energy for Virgo? Please give us the overall energy for Virgo, all tied up. Feeling stuck. Feeling like there's nothing that you can do to resolve some problems. Fear. You know, somebody else just, I can't remember who had this. Fear, all tied up. Had both of those, actually. I can't remember which one it was. So let's see what this has to say. Six of Swords. Strength. So you need to have the strength. They're saying fear is holding you back. You might have to just sort of take a leap of faith to go forward and, Nine of Wands. You're in warrior mode. You need to leave. Oh man, your fear is holding you back. Which is weird because at the same time you feel like you can take on anything. You're preparing to take on whatever comes to you. But at the same time, your fear is holding you back. Well, Eight of Swords, which correlates with the all tied up. You feel like you can't move forward. Empress. You need the strength to be able to move forward, and having that strength, right, is going to, that's actually taking care of yourself, because this is something you totally need to move forward and not be stagnant in whatever this situation is. It's leaving you feel like this. The Five of Coins. It's this fear, I'm so sorry, is making you feel like you can't move on. And when you can't move on, then you feel like you're not strong enough, you're not worthy, you're not, it's like your whole self-worth is just down the drain, basically. Try looking at things in a different perspective here with the Hangman. Look at things a little bit differently. I hate to say this, but what is coming to my head, honestly, is like, it doesn't matter what I do, nothing ever changes. It's like a, I really don't want to say it that way. And yet that's all that keeps popping into my head. It's almost like this is going to sound so bad. I don't want to say it. But you're keeping yourself stuck by this fear. What I'm hearing actually is pity party, okay? That's what I was hearing. And I don't, but you have this, it's like you're in this mindset of that you can't do anything to change it, but you can. You know? You can change it. You have the power to change it, but the fear is just holding you back. Here we have the seven of coins. And, you know, with this, it's like, it's time to harvest. It's time to harvest some of the plans that you have made. It's time to go forward with some of those plans. Because right now, it's like you are completely stuck and cannot move on. But once you release this fear, and I don't know exactly what this fear is about. I mean, I do, but it's like, it's almost like a fear that you can't change anything. Does that make sense? Like, it's almost like I could do this and I can do this and I can do this, but none of that is going to change the current situation. And so that just, it stifles you and it keeps you from being able to do it. Knight of Wands. Yeah, so you can take action, just be a little, you're very cautious about it because of this fear. I get it. What do we got here? And even if things seem okay on the outside with the Three of Cups and things seem like everything's fine, like you put on this mask all the time, everything's fine, everything's great, you still struggle within yourself, no matter what. And to be quite honest, it's not that you can't do anything to change it, but this struggle is what holds you back. The struggle of fear. This fear that nothing really will change, that you'll put in time and effort and do this and do that, but it's not going to change anything. King of Swords. And I feel like with this King of Swords, they're saying, think about it logically. If you think that you cannot change something and cannot fix something, then it's not going to get fixed. But if you go ahead and just try and do it and keep trying until it changes, until something, whatever your situation is that, it changes, you're taking this fear and you're throwing it out. And suddenly the fear's gone and the feeling of being tied up is gone. And suddenly things start to unfold in a positive way because you're making the effort, you're putting in the work. Spirit will reward you if you put in the work. Four of Swords. So, I mean, it's time to put all of this to rest. Three of Cups again. So that you can get on to a much happier life, basically. Nine of Swords. Getting rid of this this haunting feeling all the time of looking over your shoulder, wondering what's going on, what are people saying, a lot of this stems from childhood. I mean, everybody's situation is different, everybody's childhood is different, but a lot of this stems from childhood and the way that things went as you were a child. It is time to let go of these thoughts from your past. It's time to move on. This is what's trapping you. This is what's keeping you in that, I'm going to call it a fear bubble. So there may be some things from childhood that you need to work through, some emotional things that you need to get through. And it's time to heal from them so that you can move forward and get out of this fear bubble and stop being tied up all the time and feeling like you can't do anything and you can't change anything. You can change things. You are the only one who can change things for yourself, really. We're all like that. You know what I mean? That goes for everyone in this world. We can only change things for ourselves. Especially when it comes to things that are, back in childhood and stuff that you just haven't been able to deal with or heal from. Once you heal from them, you're going to feel a lot freer. And, for some of you, it's going to be a major process because there was a lot, I think, that was done to you. I'm seeing, honestly, child abuse, physically, and you may not have healed from that. And that's not for everyone. That's just for some. But even if you have to go see a counselor, go see a counselor. You know what I mean? Get this stuff out and really work through it and heal from it so that you can live the best version of you. So this is what I have for you. Please hit like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell. Thank you guys so much for stopping by, and I hope to see you all again real soon.